What is going on, everybody? It is Fitz back here with another video. And Emmy, good morning. Today we're on the way to pick up the wagon, the BMW E34 wagon. If you guys have not seen Monday's video, go check it out. But I have decided I want to get it. Chris and I have agreed on a price. It came up at a really good time after the E46 wagon did not work out. I went immediately after and looked at the E34. But anyways, we're on the way to go pick it up. So bring you guys along with me. We'll bring it back and then I'll show you guys around the car. Let's do it. All right, guys, we are in the new daily build, whatever you want to call it, and we're on the way home. But this thing's got all of the cargo space I could ever want, other than having a truck. This is gonna be the new wheel, tire hauler, people hauler. This thing is just absolutely sick. So we're on the way home. It's misfiring a little bit, but it's still very drivable right now. I went ahead and ordered an O2 sensor into work on Friday, so that should have gotten here yesterday, Saturday, excuse me. And we'll probably knock that out, oil change, clean it up, and then walk you guys around the car and show you a little bit more about it inside and out. But I'm really excited, so this is gonna be great. It is cold as all heck out here today, but it's time to walk around and show you guys the new wagon. May I present to you my 1994 BMW 525i wagon. Starting off, we got the clear, oh shit, we got the yellow fogs. We got the Oxford green paint, needs a little restoration and a wash. We got BBS style 5s, I don't know, but they're those. We got 15% all the way around the side, and then 5% on the back of the dad wagon. This is the only physical damage on the outside, but it comes with a new hatch, and he's dropping that off along with the stock wheels later this week. This thing's an absolute unit, dude. It's a freaking tank. It's a slab. It looks so good. Let me walk around and show you guys the inside. Starting at the rear of the wagon, we have all the extra goodies that came with this wagon. I've not dove into all that stuff yet. I know for sure it has the front window motors because they're out, but let me just show you guys around. Interior, for the most part, is in really good condition. There aren't any rips or anything. Comes with a tan interior, which I had in my E90. I really like. I'm not going to be too picky about it, solely because one, it's 26 years old, and two, the car turns on and runs and drives. So here's another look at the front interior. It does need a nice deep clean. It does come with the classic E34 seat twist, which is not a big deal at all. You take the seat out and you adjust something on the bottom of the seat, and you cut this little piece of rubber off one of the seat motors, and then it evens itself out. That is like the most common issue on these cars. Moving up to the front, we have an M50, healthy as can be, 178 on it. It is due for an oil change because it's been sitting for a little while. Other than that, in the O2 sensor, should be just fine to get it registered. Came with D2 coils with 20K in the front, and I believe 15, 16 somewhere in there in the rear. Started right up. He went and got me a new battery this morning I think it's under the passenger seat, under the rear seat. I don't remember. Another BMW move there, but huge shout out to Chris for knocking that out for me since the old battery was dead. Love this thing to death already. Just driving it home, seeing pictures of it, seeing videos of it rolling has all been so amazing. So I'm really excited to start working on this thing. I'm about to call and make sure it's on insurance, and then make sure I can go and get my tags for it. Hopefully pick up the O2 sensor, pick up some oil, and come back and wash this thing. So lots of good plans for this thing today, and over the next couple days. I have the rest of this week off. We're gonna get this thing as good as condition as can be over the next week. I'm not gonna dive into a full paint detail or anything, but wash it, clean it, make it nice, make it run smooth, and we'll be all set. So just one last little look. I'm freezing if you guys cannot tell. I'm getting ready to go inside, get the insurance figured out, or get it on insurance, and then take it and get my registration. Let's do it. All right, time to let the Skyline warm up so we can go pick up the oxygen sensor. And then if I get the insurance, if I get the car on insurance by the time I'm over there, I'll run over to the title office and do that. So that thing's so beautiful. Still in love with the Skyline, dude. This thing has done so great. Can't wait to get her back like all the way. We got our new air freshener in here. We got the grape Gatorade. It's grape flavored or grape scented, so it sounds awesome. But on the way to Advance, snagging this O2 sensor. There is oil in the wagon already for the oil change, the oil and the filter. But while we're under there doing the O2 sensor, we will also knock out the oil change. So see y'all in a minute. All right, I got a Bosch direct fit oxygen sensor. Also have the oxygen sensor socket set. I've never done an oxygen sensor. It looked fairly simple. Unscrew it, unplug it, screw it back in, plug it back in, and let it read. So we should be good. Fingers crossed. Let's do this. We're back home. I'm not gonna lie, it feels pretty cool to have both my babies lined up. We're going into the garage. We got this thing up on some wood, and then we'll get it in the air and get to going. So I'm gonna start with the O2 sensor since I've never done it before. Allow myself a little more time just to figure it out. Let's get this boat in the air. The boat is now in the air. Again, dude, best damn lights. Best garage additive I've gotten this year, these damn lights. So let's see if we can find it on the exhaust. It says it's right after the manifold and then it comes down. I'm gonna find it and then show you guys what we're working with. All right, oil pan about halfway back on the cat, or right before the cat, is the O2 sensor. So I'm gonna get under there. I'm gonna get under there with the O2 sensor socket, make sure I can break the old one loose, unplug it, and then should just be put the new one in. So wish me luck, boys. All right, you guys want to guess the first BMW thing we need? Torx bits. All right, cool. No, I have a set of Torx bits that I had for the E90. Now, you guys want to guess what the only thing I can't find in my garage or my backpack is? The Torx bits. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep looking. Also, it'll be fitting to hang up my other BMW flag down here, so that's kind of funny. I gotta find these. There's a little bracket that holds the wire on. The wire goes up kind of like right before the engine, and then the O2 sensor, like I said, was about halfway back. But I gotta find these or go out and get some more, and I'm sure I'd find them right after that. Then we're diving into this. I'm a dumbass, guys. They were in the backpack. O2 sensor line goes up there somewhere, and this little bracket right here, 2 Torx bits, then we'll have this wire out. It actually just got worse because I found out I can just use a 10mm. Nice. Guys, Emmy pulls up and says, hey, I got you something. And I'm like, oh my god, what? And I close my eyes and hold my hand, and it's my damn large Milk Lab boba tea order. Oh my god, you're the best. Thank you so much. Alright, back to the O2 sensor. First one's back there. Second, following this wire up. It looks like there's only 2 holding it on, so we should be fine. And just like that, the little bracket is off, the wire is exposed. We're gonna unscrew the connection, unplug it, and then we're gonna unscrew the sensor here in just a second. The electrical connection came off like butter, and so far it's looking promising because it looks like the same sensor I got. Time to take off the actual O2 sensor. So being a BMW, they give you not a whole lot of room to work, but it broke free, and now I do this for the next 4 hours to get it out. But also, if you're doing this with me, make sure your exhaust is cold and your car is cool as well, because everything under here can be very hot. Let's see if I can get it by hand. So I'm gonna just continue twisting this thing out, pop in the new one. This one looks pretty charred to me. I don't know what they're supposed to look like. Time to pop in the new one. All right, so here's the new one. It definitely looks, I mean, just new and fresh, but doesn't look a whole lot different from the last one. Screw it in, put it in the bracket, plug in the connection, put the bracket up. See you guys in a minute. All right, and just like that, the O2 sensor is back in. That seemed easy. I'm not gonna pull out the E word again, but that went really well. Let's turn it on and see if it likes to idle smoothly. So fingers crossed here, boys. No misfire. Give it a little gas. Seems smooth. There's an exhaust leak below me, so that's why it sounds like that. Good shit. I'm gonna knock out the oil change, then we're gonna sprint over to the DMV, or should I do it now? I'm gonna go to the DMV now, and we can do the oil change when I get back. That way I'll have my tags. Let's do it, boys. All right, boys, and just like that, we are back. We got a temp tag because I have to get it inspected before I get my real tag, but that gives me 10 days. We got my registration, took my proof of insurance in. Let's knock out the old oil change and then maybe wash this thing, take it out. I don't know yet. The rest of this video is gonna be all wagon time. Damn boba. We're actually gonna take the wagon. I need one more quart of oil and the oil filter. It came with the air filter. Then we'll jack it up and do the oil change. But I'm interested to see if this thing misfires still. See if it evens out. I don't know how long I have to drive for the check engine light to turn off. We'll see. Putting the plate on and we headed out. So we're back. Look at that lighting. Shout out to the garage lights once again. But we're doing a little tune-up ski on her. We got the 6 quarts of oil that we need. We got the zinc additive you guys already know. We got the oil filter. Came with an air filter. Oh my god. Came with the drain bucket, came with the funnel, came with the brake clean, came with the wipers. Like, so many little goodies to get this thing like driving. So shout out to Chris for that. And then Matt, if you're watching this, or if you hooked him up with some of this stuff, thank you so much. I know you hooked him up with the battery, so greatly appreciated to both of you guys. We're gonna do the oil change, get this thing up, and knock it out, boys. Let's do it. The engine's actually really hot, so we're gonna start on like the air filter and the wipers. This is the air filter. Right here, the air filter housing, you'd say. One little tab there, one at the bottom. And I don't know what this is. It's like a radiator cooling thing. It goes literally to the back of the radiator, but we have to pop off this one tab and move it out of the way. I don't really know what this video is going to be. I guess just like, hey, I got the wagon and I'm doing a bunch of stuff to it. So I'm not going to make it like an oil change video. I'm not going to make it a, you know, whatever else video. It's just going to be a general maintenance video, resurrecting my E34 wagon. Oh shit. Oh, there's just open and close. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. From there. I mean, this thing. Oh. Okay, I guess it's 3 pieces, or it's 3 pieces now. Actually, that's literally enough to get this box open. A couple more tabs on the other side. Bah! How am I supposed to reach that one down there? Oh my god. Finally got that long bottom one off. Should be able to just pull out the filtero. Alright. It's really not that bad, but compared to the nice fresh new one, this one's gonna be a lot better. And it's gonna be getting a lot cleaner air, as well as more air, because this one's not clogged up. Hey yo, go in your home. Go home, little guy. Come on. Alright. That was a bitch and a half. Had to use the whole damn pry bar to get those little tabs back on. Now we're going to replace the wipers. For those of you guys that don't replace your own wipers, what are you doing, dude? So you pull the wiper up, all right, and there's going to be a little tab. You pull up and then slide it off the hook. Just like that. All right? Don't come into advance while it's raining. Get the other one off and then replace them. Also, never leave these things up because they will absolutely shatter your windshield. Another good practice for those of you guys who want to get more than like 6 months out of your damn wipers is clean your windshields. You see how much freaking dirt is under these things? Like, granted, this thing's been sitting, but like when there's rocks and dirt and debris under there, it can't help but wear out. Poor little rubber, silicone. Anyways, just clean your windshields, please. Not only does a clean windshield just look 10 times better, it's gonna save your blades. All right, putting wipers back on. Okay, by the way, I don't think you could see the tab before. You press the tab and you slide it off. You're gonna do the opposite when you're putting it on. You don't even have to touch the tab. Slide the wiper over the arm, click it in, and you're set. Pop on the other side, and we're good to go. Popped on. We good, boys. We freaking good. Since we've never done an oil change on this style BMW before, I'm gonna show you guys how to do it, or little bits and pieces. So first of all, this is kind of weird. Just a little 13 mil on top of the filter housing. Take this out again. Be careful if it's hot. Mine has cooled down a little bit. You gotta make sure to not lose this bolt, not lose the freaking little washer. It's kind of hot. Should be able to just grab everything and pull it out. Hold it upside down so it didn't leak. That's pretty cool. Little filter. That one's actually easy. So shout out to BMW for not completely fucking up their cars. Also, the wipers are super easy compared to new ones. We're gonna grab new filter, get it ready. It comes with a new O-ring for the filter housing, and it comes with a new copper washer for the drain bolt. I went ahead and grabbed a bag for the filter because it's gonna be covered in oil. Put that upside down. Good to take it to advance when we're ready. All right, so that O-ring I was talking about is right here in the cap. We're gonna pop it out with a flathead and then put in the new one. Little flathead, anything you can use to get under this. Be careful not to scratch anything too much because this does have to have a tight seal, obviously, so the oil does not leak. Popping the old one out. We got the new one. They do recommend to just put a little oil on this O-ring. 1, so it has a good seal, and 2, so it goes back in all right. Go. Just like that. We also are going to be able to replace the copper washer right here. Take the old one off, pop the new one on, and then one last tiny rubber gasket at the end here. So we pop that little guy off. We got the new one, just a little dab in the oil, and then slide it over the top. Oh, there we go. All right. Last washer we're going to need to put on is the one on the drain bolt. And then we'll be all set gasket wise. All right, pop the new filter in. We're gonna leave the cap off on the filter for airflow, and then we are also going to unscrew the oil fill. Oh, I was just trying to tighten it. This is so slippery, hold on. Okay, we're also gonna loosen the oil fill so that there's more airflow. I'm gonna get under there, I'm gonna drain it. Nothing else special about this oil change. Drain out the oil, put the filter cap on, put the drain bolt back in, fill it up, oil change will be done. We're also adding the zinc, you guys saw that. Enough talking, see you guys in a minute when this thing's done. All right, very, very productive day. Got the oil, filter, wipers, new oil additive, O2 sensor, all today. If you guys didn't know, you guys saw the hood open backwards before, but it folds down and then you just push on the emblem. And you push on the emblem and you're good to go. I'm gonna lower this thing down. I think it's like sprinkling out, but I still need to just wash this thing, man. We're gonna go scrub the outside with the brush, I know, at the local do-it-yourself car wash. And then we'll bring it back, do the inside, and then finish up for the day. Very productive. I mean, I just had dinner. I just gave this thing a quick rinse, brush, I know, whatever. Soapy brush, and then rinse again. Yo, this thing cleans up. This thing cleans up pretty nice. Of course, all paint looks better when it's wet, but like, damn, we got the rims. The rims are shiny, bro. The windows will finally not have shit all over them. And that Oxford green is absolutely popping right now. I don't know if I told you guys earlier, we're going to advance 2 taillights and a brake light bulb. Toss those in. I'm gonna get some gas, put some fuel cleaner in it. It doesn't seem to be misfiring anymore. Running a little rough at idle, but I don't know how long this gas has been in here. So that's about it. We're headed to Advance, boys. One of the last things we did was get those bulbs. All my taillights are set now. I had a taillight out and 2 brake lights. Maybe I realized I had to switch the light switch on and turn the ignition a little bit on in order for the lights to actually come on. But we got some Osium. We're getting ready to turn the AC on and just bomb the inside of the car and let it circulate for like 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna call the video here. Not doing anything else this evening other than Osium. This has been Fitz Miller, the wagon, and Emmy, back here with another video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, so I had a bit of a fuck up. I accidentally had 2 washers on the top of the oil. In that there was a silver one and a copper one, and they made a big space, and where there's lots of oil and space means lots of oil everywhere. So the Osium's flying around. I don't know how much oil I lost. There is a puddle under the car. You can't see it, it's not dark. So I guess I just have to freaking wait till tomorrow morning to check it and then put oil back in it. So note to self, make sure there's not 2 washers. It scared the shit out of me because I like turned it off and pulled it over, and, like turned it off in the garage and it was smoking. I was like, what the hell? But I might have lost like 2 quarts. So anyways, it's not a real big issue because I caught it right now, and we might have taken it on a 7-mile drive, 5-mile drive total, so we'll be fine. And there was oil in it that whole time. Anyways, all right, good night.